Pásala bien.
In the last episode. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe not.
Who's gonna start? Okay, I'll start.
Oh my gosh,
Good
you
morning,
always
good
want to be the
afternoon,
star of
good
the
evening.
show. Nah, I'm just kidding. You can start it. Nah, not you. You're the best.
Hey everybody, what's going on?
Welcome back to another episode.
And that is a hungover
Introduction.
Literally, man.
Because
No,
I want to say 50% of the people here are hungover today.
50%.
50%?
Alex
Two
swears
out
that
of
he
two.
doesn't drink, that he can't drink currently.
I have a green juice today.
But everyone's having green juice. But welcome back to another episode. Bienvenidos de una vez más a Pásala Bien Show.
Donde la vamos a pasar bien.
O mal.
Oh my.
Pero
Ya la estamos
pásale.
pasando mal. You're
interrupted
hungover,
me.
so you're already pasándola
Yeah.
mal.
Pero le
Okay.
pasó.
Ya, pero la pasó y pues llegó.
Me la pasé bien ayer.
Oh God, man, we are
man.
back. Starting like that, but we're gonna have a good episode.
We're not hungover. We're just a little tired. No, we're definitely hungover.
Go grab your water. It's gonna be a good episode.
Do you guys drink suero nowadays though?
I actually just drink it. I like it. I live by the electrolytes in Mexico.
Oh, I haven't tried that
no?
one. No.
You know, I haven't tried the packet, the like the little blue and white packets. I haven't tried them, but last weekend I was actually hungover.
yeah, you went hard.
and
last weekend.
I had a electrolyte.
And it helped you?
And it helped, but I also heard that if you drink a lot of electrolyte, it's bad.
Because there's sugar.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
electrolyte. Hay electrolyte cero, like with no sugar. Because it has a lot of sugar.
Wow.
I mean, te alivias de la cruda, but te pones el diabetes.
The crazy part when I
Take a
feel
stroke.
hungover, I literally don't want to drink anything, but I feel so dehydrated because even I love water, but like right now, like I can't even drink water.
The water not the
se me hace como like mala.
I heard get mineral water with limon.
I've never liked mineral water.
No, my sister calls it una preparada, where they put el topo chico, they echen a little bit of, I don't know if it's square or Sprite, and lemon and a little bit of salt, and it blends with the ice,
Hey,
and it
good.
comes
That sounds
in
good.
handy.
Is it true that the day after, like cuando amaneces crudo, like is it true that if you wake up hungover, you chug a beer, it works? Like today I woke up and one of my friends was like, chug a beer, and I was like, it works. I'm like, does it really though?
Because
Does it
people
really?
also drink like micheladas like
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
morning
say that.
after. Like
Que
I've
te la
heard
tienes que
that.
curar or whatever.
Yeah.
Ajá, pero I'm like,
Yo me la curo
dude,
con
that's the last
menudo.
thing.
I'm
I want some
remembering now.
ceviche,
Yeah.
Eso,
mariscos.
mariscos.
un cocktail, pero frío,
I
no warm.
love
You guys
I don't
remember
like
the day? I'm getting the vibes. Remember when Chloe was hungover the morning of Kim's wedding?
So hungover.
Honestly,
burns
when
your
I used to
stomach.
drink a lot more before when I was
A lot
I knew
more.
it
What do you
was-
mean? You still do?
No, like a lot more. I used to, for sure, 100% guaranteed. I would throw up before going to bed.
Oh my
Like, I would
gosh.
make myself throw
up. That
you
makes you feel
always
better.
told me that. And I feel like that makes sense. It's disgusting, but it makes sense because you're obviously throwing everything out.
So you don't get that hangover
Uh-huh.
the next day because I mean, yeah, you still have alcohol in you, but when you go to sleep just like that with everything in you, pues te va a dar. But I used to be like I would be like, I'm gonna throw before I go to bed.
Do you
Like,
guys
I'm gonna make
remember?
myself throw up.
You, right now, you just reminded me. Remember that one holiday party in LA Life? That me, you, and him were walking
When
the
she was
street,
walking barefoot?
and we took off our shoes.
Oh, we were walking.
Yeah, we took off our shoes because she didn't have shoes, and like we went to.
I did have shoes. My
Yeah.
shoes hurt.
We got to I think a gas,
gas
station,
station.
and then I started throwing up. You're like, you're throwing up. I was like, no, I'm making myself throw up.
Yeah,
Literally.
You know
so
what?
para los que están tomando, vomiten.
hey,
Make yourself throw up.
talking about all these nasty stuff. I have a question. Would you guys wear a diaper if you guys went to a concert?
Oh my
A
god.
diaper.
I feel like I seen something.
That's why I'm asking.
Oh
Would you
my
though? Would
God,
you?
No.
That was actually my story for today.
It was.
Is that your story?
I guess it
Oh,
is.
we're
Yeah.
starting with the stories, and that's it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I guess
Wait,
there's
what?
fans. There's fans right now going to Taylor Swift's concert, and they're wearing diapers because they don't want to miss the concert. And I'm like,
Crazy.
run.
Yeah.
I could never. I don't think I
Wow.
could.
But you know what it is? It's like she's breaking records, and now she's breaking the internet because of this too. I think they're wearing the diapers because in the bottom, I think it's like general admission, like first come first serve. And you know how those stadiums get so packed?
Yeah,
I've seen
People
them
don't
running.
want to leave. Run
Well, he
stage,
took
like-
my story.
Well, no, just this little piece.
Oh, you already took it.
But you said you had two.
I guess you could talk about
You
it.
said you had two stories.
I have plenty of stories.
Oh,
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Hey, who do you guys want to
I
hear?
choose you. I'm just kidding.
Who do you want to hear say this story?
You don't have another story?
Yeah, I do, but I get it's about fake friends. Actually, the other story's about fake friends.
Okay,
We'll go to
well,
that
hold that one and let me finish my story.
Wow.
No, so the point is that they don't want to lose their spot, so they're using these Pampers, adult diapers, so they can literally pee in there.
That's crazy.
But I mean, do you think you ever do that?
I think I'll hold it. Better.
I'm pretty good at holding my situation.
Yeah, same.
I'm pretty. No, I always. I mean, I pee everywhere, but number two,
Everywhere.
at home. I'm good at holding it. Thank God.
Yeah.
But para orinar, I'm good at holding it too. But it's kind of like I guess you do what you gotta do. But I personally don't need it and wouldn't do it either because I would feel like
I never really had to
That's
use like the
disgusting.
restroom.
Yeah.
Imagine que huele.
Yeah.
No, just imagine like just standing there. Like,
If it already smells when you're in a crowd.
Yeah.
I will say I'll hold
y tú
it.
bailando ahí,
With
twerking
shit
your
in your
ass,
pants.
Hey,
twerking your butt,
I will
and your
say
cara.
Singing Love Story, Taylor Swift with a diaper full of shit.
it's like to me, it's like
Love
I think
is shit.
I
Hey,
think
love
I'll
is shit.
hold it, but
Oh wow, who broke your heart? Is there someone you want to direct that to?
Hey, I'm looking.
Are
at
they
all
watching?
3 cameras?
Hey, because there's 3 people.
No, just kidding. So then, yeah. So would you do it?
No, what I was saying is that I'll hold it, but I am now missing La Tusa, like if it's Karol G performing. Imagine you go to the restroom as your favorite song. That happened to me at one of the concerts. I was like, oh, hell nah. When I came back and I was like, this is the whole reason I came for.
Yeah.
And like now I didn't see it.
though.
Yeah. But I mean, don't hold it because then you're going to get a urine infection. Let me just tell you that much.
Como la vez que miré que Grupo Firme hizo el concierto en el Zócalo de México, and they had like
The
it was
massive people.
packed. And I think I told someone I was
Imagine
like,
te estás-
imagine you're like at the front,
Y ya te
and you
cagas.
have to like take a shit. How are you gonna get through all that?
Y when you're out there, no se mueve la pinche gente.
No.
To be honest, now I'm thinking about one, and I'm like,
I'm wearing a diaper next time.
Are we wearing a diaper? Is someplace I'm even disgusted saying this, but I would think people might consider it, and even myself, at like New Year's Eve in New York. You know when they would drop the ball, like people were waiting there all day.
I went to it once.
You went to one time?
Well, I wasn't like in. We were like, you know, like stacks. You're like a, you know, like the calle donde está the main ball. Well, I was on the side of the so you could like leave or
sidewalk.
whatever. Yeah, but when you're inside there, I
weren't
heard you.
trapped
Nah, I heard you can't.
So I feel like there, maybe you might want to bring a diaper or just pee on the corner on the side.
Honestly,
Pee in the corner on the
if
side.
I was in a situation like that, I don't know if this I don't know. I just rather pee myself
No,
Really?
than be in a diaper.
I think.
But
no,
then-
I'd rather-
Pee-
Because
But friend,
that-
then your pants are gonna be peed.
But I don't know. I just feel like that.
Honestly,
is like, I'm over
I'll
here
cover
like,
you. Yo te cubro, yo te cubro.
Papa Squad.
Go pee over there, yeah.
Papa Squad.
But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, because the whole diaper que se ponga húmedo, luego se infla.
But
like, you know
correct
the
me if
kids?
I'm wrong. I've never
Well, it
used
look
a
like you have a
diaper.
BBL.
You know those kids that you see a lot of the times, you're like, he needs a diaper change because that
Yeah.
diaper's like,
It's all big.
or like when they go in the
It's like-
pool and it's like, yeah, I don't want to feel like that.
But don't the
Yeah.
diapers become like gel? The urine becomes like
There's some
gel?
if you get the good
Oh yeah,
ones.
if
Well,
you don't-
it's the adult
but
diapers we're talking about.
that's if you don't. If no te lo cambias right away.
But think about it. Adults that are using diapers are being taken care of and they're being changed.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
think
like,
I'll use one just to pee, but not like going to the restroom.
I'll wait.
like,
I'll
never
wait
been
till
on-
I'm 80.
80. You're gonna be at a festival in 80?
No, I'm saying I'll wait to wear
Oh.
adult diapers till I'm 80.
So you wouldn't wear one to a concert?
No, I wouldn't.
Really? So you're
Not
gonna
to a
walk through
concert,
all
maybe
that
to
people.
New Year's Eve.
perhaps.
Do
And
it.
this is the reason why he gets lost in festivals because he leaves,
I go use
To the restroom?
I used
Yeah.
to use the restroom.
and then he's like,
And then
"Where's
I
my
have to-
friends?"
And then to find my way back, I'm like, damn.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
hard,
it's
dude.
hard.
Well, speaking of friends.
Oh, speaking of fake friends, did I say the story now?
Yes.
Okay,
that was my
Alex,
other
do you
story.
have anything else to say?
Do you have anything else to say since you like to interrupt?
It's because that was my story.
Which one, fake friends?
No, I already. I mean,
And
I have a
This
couple.
is not story's not directed to you guys for being fake.
Lane.
Did you guys see that video that went viral of that 18-year-old boy that jumped over a cruise ship? Mm-hmm. Did you see it?
yeah, in the Bahamas.
Yeah, at the Bahamas. Okay, so there was this boy. Well, he's not a boy.
Was this
he was
an
18.
accident or he just mentioned
No,
about-
he
Maybe
got
he
dared.
elaborates in the story. We know
So
what
let me say the story.
Yeah.
There was this 18-year-old boy. He had barely graduated high school, and he was at the Bahamas, and they were at a sunset cruise ship, and his friends dared him to jump off the boat, to like off the cruise ship. He jumped off the freaking cruise ship, and it was nighttime,
Pitch black.
pitch
That
black,
is
dude.
scary.
He had the guts, but they didn't find him.
Of course.
So,
Wow.
so they didn't find him, and in the video, like the boy that's recording, he's like, bye bye, like making fun of it, and I'm like,
Wait, the one that was recording said bye bye or the guy in the water?
no, Like,
Because
they're not
I-
gonna hear him.
As he was jumping,
no,
he was
because I saw
recording
the
his
video.
bye-bye.
he was recording him, and like obviously there's waves.
When he literally was gonna be
and,
bye-bye, yeah.
Like he was like it looked like the wave was taking him, and he was like bye bye, like making fun of it, and I was like, dude, like in the comments, like the friends were like, not the friends, but the people were commenting, they were saying those are fake friends, that were not his real friends. I wonder how they feel now, blah, 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 blah. And they never found them, but they're saying that they were searching for him, and they were saying that area has a lot of sharks. In the video, se mira como que he turns around, like he's in the water, he like turns around. But they had thrown, you know that little... The wheel, the lightsaber, they had thrown it, but you can see in the video that he turns around. Because I don't know if he saw something.
My question is, did they really think he was gonna make it out of it? Like,
Because if you see the video, the waves are like, there's a lot of waves, a lot of movement in the ocean. But also imagine the pressure de abajo del boat, and it's pitch black.
It was like a cruise ship. And
Yeah.
It wasn't a cruise ship.
I think
It
they were
was like
celebrating
it was a sunset. Those sunset. You know when
So
you go
was
to
it a
Cancun.
big boat?
You know when you go to Cancun and you see like those boats and it's like you go have dinner in the sunset.
Because
yacht.
that's crazy. If you know how to swim,
yacht.
like you're throwing yourself in the ocean, like you probably think what's the difference between day and night, but obviously you don't realize it. So maybe there's a possibility that they thought it was cool, and that's why they were like bye, because they thought he was cool because they'd seen him come out of the water, but then they never got him out. Like they
When
never
did
saw
this
him.
happen?
It's happened like last week.
That's sad. That's really sad.
I think
The ocean is scary.
Yeah, I think
I
they were
hate the
celebrating his
ocean, man.
graduation,
Especially
right?
black,
I
like,
think they were celebrating high school graduation, if I'm not mistaken.
It was his graduation.
It
Celebrating
was
that.
a guy's graduation.
It was
Yeah.
a boy's graduation.
that's
So he was there with other friends,
Yeah.
and like the friends dared him to do that, and it's like, I would never dare a friend to do some shit like that.
because if there's any type of risk,
Yeah,
that
you're like
you're
it's like
risking it,
a
yeah.
50-50. You're not gonna make it out.
Yeah.
Like you're in the middle of the ocean. There's freaking sharks here. What do you really think there's like, you know? Like, how do you have the heart to dare like someone to do
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
crazy
that's
like
wild.
that? I mean, maybe te la paso a un, like, you know, la alberca, like a pool.
Yeah.
But inside the ocean, when you don't even know the area, you know what I'm saying?
For
Yeah.
what?
But in
Like,
situations
for
like
what?
this, like I ask myself, ¿quién está más pendejo, ellos o tú?
I have to have
Like
the same thing
because
too.
it's like
why
it's
do you?
common sense,
yeah.
you know. You're not gonna. Make it
Yeah,
up.
but like I said, I feel like since he was like maybe I don't
felt
know,
pressured.
but maybe he knew how to swim and he didn't think it was too much, and then he ended up doing it. Because really, like you feel pressured and then you jump. I don't know. I feel like there must have been some want in you that you're like I can do it, you know, and then you
Like
went for
YOLO.
it and you didn't realize. Yeah,
The thing
I
here
jumped
was
into a river from like I think it was like 20 feet rock. So that's totally different.
But
you
even
know?
a river has current in the bottom. People still don't think that rivers and lakes don't have
But
current
it's not
in the
like
bottom.
a river like
but
that.
They do
like,
have current in the bottom.
Yeah, they do. But I saw everybody else doing it, so I did it. But it was fun, and I was practicing to go skydiving.
Monkey see,
so,
monkey do.
No, it's because me and my best friend were like, "Well, let's go practice because we're gonna go skydive next week." So we went to go do it.
He
But
was
you
like,
know,
hey,
it was
like,
safe.
take me
It was safe.
Did he die at skydiving? No, during practice.
he didn't make it to skydiving.
He didn't make it.
So the video, the whole thing situation, they're calling the guys fake friends.
His friends,
For
they were
allowing
saying that
him
they're
to
fake
jump
for,
off.
for you know daring. Like, why would you dare your friend? I would never, even if I didn't like you, like I wouldn't dare someone to jump into the ocean. Dude, that's scary.
Imagine the guilt you have. I mean, if they have any.
Oh my god, yeah.
Imagine the guilt.
Imagine
Yeah,
the
I mean,
guilt.
just being a part of the
Like,
whole
he died because of
moment,
you.
I feel like
Yeah.
you're
I
obviously-
think I seen a video like that too, and this one was a real fake friend because I think the girl was
I know
like
what you're talking
in a
about.
bridge,
Yeah, it's in a bridge.
and then they like the friend literally pushed her.
No, I won't go in.
Well, she's saying no.
No, I just.
Ready?
I think she broke like a foot. Like she broke a lot of stuff. But that story, I guess like the girl was on the bridge and she was about to jump and she got scared, so she kind of like backed up and she was like, "No, I'm not gonna do it no more." So her friend out of nowhere just pushes, like literally pushes her, like not like joking around,
Yeah.
like I hate you, like pushes her. And actually, that girl ended up going to jail.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's cool for kids to be daring each other to do this kind of shit, but also I feel like it's more on the person that decides to take on this
Yeah.
activity because nobody's forcing you. At the end of the day, you're
Yeah.
being dared to. That girl got pushed, you know. But in this case, the guy literally jumped by himself.
Yeah, and I feel like in a lot of situations like this, when you like get dared or your friends tell you, they're like, "Oh, you're a little," you know, and I'm like, I'll gladly be a little. I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
I'm not
Not
trying to lose my
everybody feels that
freaking
way.
life. So don't feel pressure to do stuff that you don't want because honestly, the consequences is it's
Like
horrible.
real quick, just
Yeah.
just an example. The other day I heard a story about a couple, like I think it was 3 friends that overdosed. So then one of the families was upset at the family of the other friend, who actually survived out of the 3, because
So
why
2
did,
died?
Yeah.
Oh my
So why
gosh.
did you like allow them or give it to them? No, they all took the drugs. They took the risk because I mean you're taking, yeah, you don't want them or the intentions weren't not for you to die, but each one is responsible for their own actions.
Well, like, wasn't it like, I think it was a couple of days ago, también aquí in the new bridge in downtown LA, the 6th bridge, I think it's called. I think somebody dared another kid too to do something off the bridge. Se cayó, and I think he passed away. And then I think the parents said, "Oh, he was there." I don't know.
I don't think it was a dare. I think he was just like I had read it because I guess the dad was upset that everybody was saying that he was doing it for like a social media video or something. But he was
they
like,
came out
no,
saying
he
no.
wasn't doing it for a social media video. He was just like messing around, going up there.
And he fell.
Did they really dare him though? I don't.
Well, that's what they were saying, that they dare him, or like he did it for social media clout and all that. But I think the parents came out saying that it wasn't true. That I think he just fell or something like that.
That's so
crazy.
sad. And I was reading that story and I kind of felt bad. Obviously you feel bad because they lost their son, but also the dad, like he was talking about how kids are kids and stuff. And I'm like, it's so crazy because okay, kids are kids, but like why are you climbing up a bridge? But then it's like people do crazy things, So it's unfortunate sometimes. These things obviously they have consequences. Sometimes you get the consequences that you want. Sometimes you get the consequences you didn't expect. Exactly. So I feel like I feel bad for him, but I was just like, wow, that's just so crazy that you can try to explain to people in that way because you're already hurting. You lost your kid, but then it's like, guys, and then you're over here saying that I lost my kid because he wanted clout, and then the guy's like, no, he was just being a kid, And I'm like, I could totally see that, especially because I think that guy too, he just came out of high school, and when you're coming out, I'm like, you're wild, like you're young,
Kids
you're wild.
don't come out of high school.
Stay in high school.
Literally.
No, but I mean, the crazy
Finish
part
high
is like, now with social media, I just feel like anybody's down to do anything for a viral video.
Yeah.
But then they suffer the consequences, and it's literally the consequences is literally losing your life over a viral video.
Yeah.
Ay.
What would you jump to save me though?
I mean,
can't swim.
I'll throw the thing.
That's
I'll keep an eye on you para que no te pierdas. He's over there.
sock. You know they say that when you fight a shark, you have to sock him in the nose.
I've heard that.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
does.
know that.
There's some girl. I saw some girl. She got in a fight with the
Feels
shark.
funny.
Yeah.
The
Like
shark,
you have time to do all that. Like
No, I mean, dude, there was a girl that she was. I read that this girl was on vacation and the shark came and bit the girl, right? And she started fighting for her life, and she was literally fighting with the shark, and the shark left. Yeah, so they say if you're, I'm not. I hope it doesn't happen.
you
to
don't
you,
have
but
that encounter. Yeah.
You don't have that encounter, but if it
Did you
happens, suck them in the nose.
Did you see the lady that hit un cocodrilo y que venía con ella, and the older lady con el sartén? And then the thing left, but the alligator was like coming for her, and she's like, como con la chancla.
Yeah, because supposedamente, I think I read something like that too. When you hit the shark or like the crocodile in the nose, is they know that you're gonna fight back and you're gonna be aggressive. So they don't. I think they don't like confrontation.
Oh,
Because they wanna.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, because I think when they attack, they just come for you, right? Es como te agarran desprevenido, and so
see
when you
you
hit them
weak,
back, they know you're gonna react to it. I was literally just listening to that the other day. And
That's
then
That's
crazy.
wild.
No. That's why I don't like swimming in the ocean. I love the ocean, but in the orillas.
yeah.
I do have another story. It's not even a story. It's more like a reflection, or like, what do you think about this? So heck, audio.
Audio already? Where did I leave my phone?
Cue the audio.
I saw this. I heard this the other day, and when you
I'm your assistant or what?
yeah, please Hector, hurry up. You know how when you're thinking of
Tell me
stuff,
when to play it.
and the next thing you know, you're thinking about something, and the next thing you know, you go on social media and you see it,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like I was just thinking about that, or like that type of reflection, or
Maybe
or,
you're just sidekick.
I really think I am sometimes. But here's the thing.
Cállate.
Here's the thing.
That's so right.
So, hey,
This is
so
a
let's
future
play the
I can
audio
see.
and then we'll come back and
Let's go. Look at the camera.
Wait, which one?
Yeah.
There's multiple cameras here.
Look at
It's
all
a
of
high
them.
production.
Hey, we borrow the cameras from the Kardashians.
Guys, thank you. Go ahead, play it. So just listen to the audio.
Damn,
Play it
when you
loud
say
enough.
please.
Play it loud enough so they can hear it because they haven't heard it either. But we're gonna play it for you guys too at home.
Why do we feel the need to take photos and videos of everything? Here's what I think. I think part of it has something to do with this fear of losing a memory. We're afraid of a magical moment in our lives happening and us not having a permanent version of it in the form of a photo. Out of this sort of uncomfortable fear that if we don't get it in photo version, video version, that it'll be gone forever.
Doesn't make you know.
Don't show the video.
We said focus on the audio
You see
here.
everything on TikTok.
Oh, man, are
But
they
that
kissing?
reflection. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you why. Well, what do you guys think about that first? And I'll tell you why that one actually grabbed my attention because I had a thought about something like that.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I mean, I feel like when we take pictures, like I really don't go back and sometimes see them. But
You never go back to your camera roll.
sometimes to delete stuff. But
I don't
yeah,
talk to this person.
I don't know. I never really thought about it. But I mean, I honestly do like for memories. Like there's a lot of videos on my phone that are really long, that I have with my grandma. Obviously, she's not here no more. So I have those, memories. So to even like,
Be able to go back.
I go back and I can like, see that. So yeah, I think it's because of memories.
I think I know a lot of people sometimes like make fun of like us that we take pictures like selfies wherever we go. They're like, oh my god, you're gonna take a picture. I think it is good to take pictures because you could go back even if you don't like the picture, you could leave and be like, oh shit, this day I was there, blah blah blah. Or también como like for family members like grandmas, like for example, my grandma's not here tampoco. My grandpa's not here. I'm like, where do I have a picture with them? Like sometimes we take days for granted, like for like barbecues, and we're like, oh, we don't go and like, let's take a picture, and next thing you know, like when they're not here, you're like, fuck, I should have took a picture with them. And I remember, and that happened to me, I think it was like, I want to say like less than a month before my grandma passed away. It was my grandpa's birthday celebration, and it was both of them there. And I remember I gathered up my cousins, and we have a picture. We took a picture with both of them.
Not knowing
and
what was
not
coming.
knowing what was coming, because literally after that, my grandma got sick, and a week and a half after that, she passed away. So, and I had them both right there, but I don't have a picture of my grandma and my grandpa together, just me and them two. But with the whole family, yeah, and because I was like, let's take a picture, and it's like cousins. It's not the whole family, but it's just some cousins. And I thought about it. I was like, I'm gonna take a picture with them right now by myself. And I don't know, for something happened, se me desprevení, and I never took it. And then I look back, I'm like, oh shit, I was like, I could have had this picture, and I don't have it. But it's
At
good
least you have that one. At least you have that one.
At least I have that
What
one.
if you wouldn't have done that?
I need somebody to edit so they can edit everybody out.
Well, they can do that now. They even do paintings.
But the thing is that I'm in the back, so no más sale esto.
So you weren't even in the picture.
No, at this point. But I do have pictures of my grandma.
Yeah.
Like for example, not Magic Mountain, Disneyland. We went to Space Mountain. It's no longer there. I have a picture
yeah.
of my grandma.
Wait, Six Flags and Space Mountain is two
No,
different
sorry, I
things?
said Six Flags, but it
And
was
I-
not. It was Disneyland. Disneyland. I have a picture in Space Mountain with my grandma. We're literally like holding like this.
Oh, at Space Mountain at Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
the Space Mountain right now?
It was the one that you go inside and it's dark.
Yeah,
I
but
think
out
now
it's something else?
it's gonna be I don't know. No, not Star Wars. Something else. I forgot what it was.
I never went
But
to
they just
Disneyland.
closed
I
it
never
down.
went to
Space
the-
Mountain or Splash
they're
Mountain?
remodeling.
They're
Oh
remodeling.
yeah,
for
yeah. Splash Mountain is the one they closed.
I thought it was
Space
Splash
Mountain,
Mountain, yeah.
they remodeled it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have a whole other Disneyland topic.
Yeah,
okay?
I haven't been in Disneyland recently.
Yeah.
I just cannot do
don't know.
Disneyland.
Disneyland, we need to go and check it out. Check out the park. So please later.
What I
let us
said
know.
earlier, I didn't mean it. Yeah, I want to go back. Broadcasting live from Disneyland.
Yeah.
Pásala bien.
Friend, what do you
Oh
think?
my.
You know what? It's so crazy, but I feel like for memory, yeah, for sure. And I feel like when I was younger and I started like getting the camera phones, I would take a picture all the time. Like I would be with my grandpa, I would take selfies. Like I just like to take pictures.
Yeah.
So I would take a bunch of pictures just because like I would feel like it. But now I feel like I do it a lot more for, I want to remember this. Yeah. So I'll take like a little video, even if it's like not like aesthetic.
Yeah.
But I'll just like pull out the camera, I'll record something real quick, I'll take a few pictures, and I'm like, all right, cool. And I hate going to my phone and deleting stuff. Like I'm so like, I don't want to delete it because I feel like I'm deleting a memory or something. So I kind of do agree with that. Is it the only reason? Nah, sometimes. But also to share.
So the reason why I chose that video to share with you guys, because it happened to me. Going back to what you guys were saying. My cousin passed away, I think it was in 2014, so almost like 10 years ago. So when we were he used to live in Mexico. So cuando estábamos más chiquillos, we would have there was not necessarily iPhones, you know, it was more like cameras, como cameras, and I
the
remember,
film ones.
yeah, I remember taking pictures with the cameras, like selfies, we were like kids, but I don't know where those cameras are at. So there's really not one picture that I can go back with me and him or with me and our cousins, you know. And I was driving the other day, you know how you reflect when your reflection time when you're driving, and I was like, damn, like his name was Hector. I was like, damn, like Hector. I was like, and he came to. I mean, you know, often they come to your te acuerdas de ellos, but then you're like, there's like not, and I always get mad about this because I'm like, there's not one picture that I have with him, you know, and I'm like, okay, so why was it that we weren't taking pictures back then? Now it's more common for people to take pictures of everything.
I think now because we have better technology.
Yeah, you have the technology, and I think it's important, right, to use it. But before, like, yeah, I don't have those pictures, and I'm like, wow, it's crazy how we have them with the cameras, but no sé qué pasó con las cameras. So then I'm like, now it's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna take pictures of everything. And the other day we were at my cousin's graduation, and his mom and him like saw each other after their graduation, and I'm over here through like on the side like recording. I'm like moment, you know,
moment.
They were not on their phones in that moment because it was just literally a moment. But I'm over here on this angle like recording it, and you know there was tears and everything. So then later I share with my tia, and she's like, "Oh my god, like thank you so much for capturing that," you know, because in their head they're not thinking about grabbing their phone and recording. But you know, as a viewer, I was like, "This is special. Let me record it," you know, because I do think that it's important to have things like that to go back to, like. You know, like you do get that feeling that you got in that moment. You can relive it, because sometimes I go through my camera roll and I'm like laughing at videos, or like I remember how I felt recording that or taking that picture, or like the memory, right? So I think it's important. So not that we don't do it, like we take pictures and videos all the time, but now I'm thinking how cool it is to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Porque antes no se daba tan fácil, you know? Yeah. We have videos of everything.
I literally have videos and pictures of food too.
I miss the chicken nuggets I ordered last week. So
No, like when
camera.
I cook food, like I take pictures, like, and I'm like, oh look, this is my food.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, this is
letting
cool.
everybody know that you ate good today.
Yeah, you can't tell you.
Yo
eat.
comí
Hey, you
today.
can't tell.
You can't tell, huh?
No.
You really look really
look
good.
thickness.
You look really good.
Why would you say that?
Yeah. For example, I think it's cool that we're doing podcasts. Everyone that does podcasts or YouTube, like you can look back at this like in 10, 20 years and be like, oh, at that age I was thinking this. This is my opinion on this 10 years ago. You know, it's like you're gonna be able to look back at this and it's gonna be there, archive. You know.
That's so funny. I had a feeling, I mean, I had a thought kind of like that, but not really. But my thing was podcasts nowadays are so like, everybody's starting them, and it gives me like starting a band. Like, you know how in high school, like back in the day, like it was so cool, like everybody started a band. Like this feels like my like our version of starting a band and stuff.
Exactly.
And then like you're like, oh yeah, I used to have a podcast. Like I used to have a band. Like I wish I played an instrument, but I can sing.
Yeah, I play multiple. You're like, I play
Cántala,
multiple.
cántala.
Oh, okay.
You know what's the craziest thing you just said right now about a band? I stopped by my grandma's house before I got here, and my little cousin was watching Rebelde.
Aww.
And you know
love
how
her.
in Rebelde they started a band and like no se mastican entre ellos mismos? I'm like, that's literally us.
That's really us. And next, look at them now.
Yeah. So are we gonna be
They
sitting
separated.
No,
Foreshadow.
No, they're
Y uno no quiso
reuniting.
regresar,
they
pero
did
uno no quiso
reunite.
regresar.
Yeah.
He fumbled that bag.
Which is actually crazy. I saw the other day that they started like the whole
Rehearsals?
firmando autógrafos for the tour that they're gonna do. I was like, oh my god, that's crazy, surreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going, no?
Yeah, to RBD, sure.
We will be
Are
going
you
there.
performing or no?
You know what? We're still in the talks. I don't know what night I'm gonna perform.
Hey,
but
no me han llegado
one
el
of the nights,
precio.
Yeah, I will be, closing up to.
Hey, Pásala Bien will be having a booth outside.
Oh my, I just ruined the surprise, huh? You're a surprise
Imagine
guest.
cuando empiece.
Dude, tears.
And you're like,
It's literally like healing my child.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah, yo ya bien cagado, bien miedo.
Con el pamper.
Ahora
Con el pamper.
You have a diaper for that
tengo que have a
show.
diaper there.
Ahora sí, va a querer diaper.
Going in, I'm like.
Va a comprar una
Oh my
caja.
gosh.
But
te
yeah.
pones un tapón.
And I will be taking pictures and videos there. Of course.
For memories,
absolutely.
of
Yeah,
course.
for memories.
But you have to empty out your photos.
I got
album.
enough space.
Yeah, I really don't. My, what's it called? The Apple thing? The one you buy? The cloud? It's asking me if I want to update to 1 terabyte. I was like, no, like, I don't want a terabyte. Oh, no,
I don't
you
have
need you need a
$3.99. I don't
terabyte.
have $3.99.
No, I already paid
$3.99 a
$3.
week.
The terabyte is $10 a month.
Oh,
$9.99
a month.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
$10 a
cancel
month.
my subscription to Netflix or something to add that.
Have you
Even it
guys
out. Sorry.
gotten charged more for your Netflix accounts?
It's supposed to go up, no?
It's supposed to go up.
Yeah, because of all the shared accounts. I'm like, but
Did
I
yours
still
go up?
haven't, not yet.
Okay, yeah.
So
but
it's
I don't
Pero I got
automatically
an
gonna charge
email.
you, or
They send an email, but I haven't gotten, unless they did and I didn't realize
I
it.
saw
But
that,
yeah,
that they're gonna charge you. I think in your plan you could add a guest for like $7 more, something like that.
for $7.
So one Netflix account is gonna be for one TV.
No, the household, meaning the IP address
So
of the household. My only thing is, how am I gonna watch it on my phone?
oh
my
yeah, but
laptop.
if you like travel, like when
Yeah.
you travel, you could log
so
into Netflix.
multiple
It's
TVs
stupid.
in the house, 2-3 can use the same Netflix account.
Well, you have 5 profiles.
Yeah.
My
And
thing
then-
is, why they being this extra?
But if they're being used in a different location, like a different address,
Yeah.
that's when it's gonna be.
Yeah,
oh,
that's when it's gonna be a
okay.
problem. You can't access it no more.
Frank, because I borrow your Peacock or whatever it is.
Don't say it out loud. They're gonna start charging me too.
Hey, you got money. You got people.
They're like, come for us.
They're like, what?
I literally have my friend's Hulu, her Peacock, or whatever. Yeah, Peacock.
It's
right?
so funny because I didn't even remember we had that, and I
Yeah.
think we had gotten it because they were gonna play the WrestleMania thing, the Bad Bunny
Oh,
on Peacock.
okay.
So we're like, oh, free trial, and I was like, all right, cool, and I forgot to take it out.
She's literally paying Peacock for you.
Yeah, but then they came out with the documentary that we wanted to watch, and I was like,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was like, oh, hey,
Yeah,
okay,
so that's
cool.
when I borrowed it, and I
I
still
know.
have it. I'm logged
I,
in.
I have the Apple TV, Hulu, like all that, and the only one I pay for is Netflix. Because in my house, like they divide each. Like my brother
Life
pays
hack.
for Peacock, my sister pays for Hulu, and then I pay for Netflix. And my T-Mobile plan automatically gives me Apple.
Oh,
Wow.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Mhm.
You don't have Apple?
I
You
have
look a
Apple.
You look a
But I
little
pay
sad.
for it.
Apple TV?
Oh,
He said, I barely got Spotify.
I'm like, wait, it's free? I was like, I'm paying for
I
mine.
don't
it
use
depends on your
Spotify,
plan.
guys. I'm still with Pandora.
You see
Really?
Pandora?
Yeah.
Commercials? No commercials.
No commercials.
I
But
feel like a lot of people
Pandora.
don't use Pandora anymore. Huh?
No.
A lot of
Yeah.
people.
I'm stuck to Pandora. I don't use Spotify.
Pásala Bien will be coming
I just
to
don't like Pandora because you can't use Pandora in Mexico.
There's some stations that you can.
Because the licensing
It's
thing?
Which Maluma? Yeah, Maluma you can play in Mexico. Maluma and you can just go in.
Why Maluma specifically?
I don't know. There's like radio, and it's like that
Maybe because
maybe because I don't know
Latino country, maybe?
his rights or I don't know what. Like,
I think it's the music rights.
yeah, like not just Maluma, but like there's some that play, but not all of it like you get in here. Yeah.
Look, it's Le Quoi.
Shout out to the LGBTQ
LGBTQ.
community, the LGBT community.
LGBTQ plus.
I know what it is. Shout
Hit
out
him with
to
the mic.
Pride Month for everyone celebrating.
Sorry, yo.
Go team, man,
I
go
just
team.
remember the viral video. It's like, this is my friend. Blah, blah, he represents the LGBTQ, blah, 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 and I'm an ally.
I just want to say I'm part of the LGBTQ community, and this is my best friend Valentina. She's an ally. Talk, Valentina. Ally.
So, shout out to everyone. Of course, speaking of the Pride Month,
you already said that.
shout outs one more time to that shit.
Well, shout out double.
Double shot.
LGBTQ.
Like the ones you took last night. So, I guess my friend was telling me that our job workplace, los baños se van a convertir en unisex, like de los dos, hombre y
genders.
mujer. Yeah, which I thought in some places ya había, but you know how there's like one stall or just for one person.
Uh-huh.
Well, at her workplace, it's gonna be for multiple stalls, so there can be a guy and a girl at the same time in the restroom because they're changing it due to the rights and stuff. But I was gonna ask, what do you guys think about that necessarily? Because again, who cares about sharing a restroom? But at the same time, like kids and adults, and then both genders, like what do you guys how do you guys feel about that?
I think it's funny that you mentioned the kids because one time I stumbled upon this video where this guy was talking about how he has a little daughter, right? Él sale con su hija. He goes out with his daughter, and while she's out, she needs to go to the restroom. And he said that he would take his daughter to the girl's restroom because it's just him, his daughter. They would go to the restroom, and then she'd do her thing, and then he would say like, "What am I gonna do? Take her with me to the man's restroom?" So I really like the idea of the unisex restrooms because of that. Because I'm like, that's true. Like you know, yeah. I personally think
It's
it's cool. Like unisex with stalls, like please,
Yeah.
get your privacy in there.
Yeah.
But for kids, you meant like in another way, or what were you?
Well, it's because I saw another video of a guy saying that I don't care what a person identifies as. You know, if you're a guy but you feel like you're a female or a transgender or anything. But he said, the moment my daughter's using the restroom, I'm not gonna have a guy in the restroom with her, like another guy.
Yeah.
Or like at the same time. He's like, because it really comes down to you don't know, because it's a kid and you know.
And it's valid for him to feel that way, not to disrespect anybody who identifies themselves as whatever we want to identify each other. But I think it is, I don't want to use the word weird. It is a little scary to do that because we see things happening in the restroom when there's like older men with little kids or like older women with little girls or little boys, like
because it can go both ways.
It could go both ways. It's like it's already happening. Ahora imagínate, now you're opening the doors for like all sexes in one place, right? I think it's probably best to like have a restroom, like a single. If it would have been a single restroom, like just one toilet, I think that would be fine, right? But now it's like ahora todos van a estar ahí revueltos, like being a woman, like sitting down in the toilet and
in the
like,
private stall that you can close.
Yeah, and then or in maybe I don't know how this restroom's gonna be, and then a man's
it's gonna be open,
and then the
hey,
the
there's
man's,
some like that though, with
and
no
then the man's
doors.
in the urinal,
those.
like you're passing by there in the urinal. It's
yeah,
like,
well, that's my thing. So you said that they were just stalls, like there's not going to be urinals there. So it's a men and girls restroom. You're going in there, everybody's going to have their individual stalls. And I know what you guys are saying, and I feel like a lot of people, they jump to that sometimes. But my thing is, if you're scared of sending your kid into a restroom, go with your kid. If you are in a position to go with your kid, go with your kid. As an adult, it's easier to make those decisions. Yeah. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm going to go in the restroom. I got to pee. I got to go, you know? Yeah. But if you're a little kid, I can see that. But I feel like it's important for us to speak to the kids and be like, hey, this restroom is for men. It's for women. I don't feel comfortable with you going in there because you're small and I don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's so simple. As simple as I mean, it's not that simple. I don't want to oversimplify things because obviously there is creeps out there. But I'm like, that's the first step, Talk like, don't think that because these restrooms are there, you're automatically exposing your kid to like a crazy danger when it's like, calm down. Like, for the most part, people are probably just thinking, I gotta go to the restroom, I'm gonna go to the restroom. And what was the reason why they ended up getting this restroom to be unisex to begin with?
So actually, there was an employee that identifies as a man. She's a woman, but he identifies as a guy.
Does he look like a man already, or?
Yeah, more on the manly side. So then he was using automatically the guy's restroom. So then another person comes in, a guy. And he's like, at the end of the day, you're a woman. I don't feel comfortable me being with you or you being with me at the same time in the restroom. Because she would just use the guy's restroom.
Well, I feel like he's overreacting. I mean, I don't want to...
Yeah, but is it overreacting?
Yeah, but I mean, he's overreacting a little bit because then you're making, him uncomfortable.
Yeah. I feel like when it's...
At the end of the day, you have your privacy and...
It was a guy's restroom, so there's urinals
and he's still using the stall, so at the end of the day...
I can never understand why guys don't just have private stalls to begin with. I feel like that would be my biggest problem. I don't know why there's not too much people out here like starting GoFundMe, those petitions to make all bathroom stalls.
Yeah, honestly, like I was sharing with you guys, I don't use the urinals and los ¿cómo se dice?
The urinals?
Urinals.
Urinals
or como...
Yeah.
Don't make fun of him for stuttering.
I know, right?
It's normal. What the heck?
No,
I stutter sometimes.
We all stutter. I'm stuttering now.
No,
you know who used to stutter? Oh, he still does sometimes. The president of the United States.
And he also falls.
Damn.
The crazy part is that sometimes when you go into like the guy's restroom, there's like 2 stalls and there's like 10 freaking
urinals.
Yes, and I'm like, what if we got a ticket?
You go home or wear a diaper.
But I use the stalls for everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
I just find it like very weird.
You sit.
Es que no la tiene, amigo.
I'm just gonna shut up.
No.
Say it.
Say it.
Go, say it.
The hold back. We just talked earlier. You said no holding back.
No, because I just feel like when you're standing there and the other person's next to you, like hey,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't you guys feel awkward?
Do you? No,
and then I'm so kind. Hey, I'm so kind.
They're like, oh, hi.
That I just turn around and I smile like.
Why?
They're gonna feel uncomfortable, so let me not make us feel uncomfortable.
Let me just break the ice.
Yeah,
the most uncomfortable thing is when
they try to have a conversation with you.
Yes, when they're trying to have a conversation with you and you're peeing and then
like, how's your day going?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
a little wet. Hey, a little wet.
y me ha pasado que there's guys that don't care.
Yeah.
They don't be in the little wall section. They be over here like, oh yeah, we're done, and let's go. And I'm like,
How about the urinals in like Tijuana or Mexico when it's still
que
una
no hay
pila?
nada,
It's
no hay
literally a
nada para
pila, and you're just peeing like.
a Pico Rivera.
Yeah.
Actually,
Pico
you know
Rivera.
what? The Maya nightclub in downtown LA has one like that.
I can't. I would not use the restroom. I can't.
I can't do that. Like,
And I've tried, and I'm telling you, I can't because I've tried, and I can't.
No sale.
No. I don't know if it's mentally or I don't know what it is, and no sale. And I'm like, do I need a stall? And I go to the stall y pasa.
so nomás vas al
Oh,
baño
I,
nomás
thought,
para-
It's like the
I literally
privacy.
thought you were
You're
gonna say,
shyness.
voy al star y me
I'm
siento.
Mande, what?
I thought you were gonna say, me voy al star y me siento.
Me sienta muy bien.
I literally thought you were gonna say that because you went like this.
Yeah, no.
Hey, Gilbert,
It's
oh, how
just
about-
being in the private.
Oh,
How
about-
was it? Oh,
Sorry. How about when there's like 10 urinals and you're like peeing on this one and they're all empty and somebody goes
Oh
the
my
one
gosh.
next to you.
Yes.
Like,
that's creepy.
why would you do that?
Like you really want to see.
Yeah.
I
you
feel
really
like,
wanna
yeah.
see. Yeah.
You see, for those reasons, isn't the
and-
unisex bathroom what? Well, actually, some people not unisex bathrooms, but the stall is a
Yeah.
great idea for every bathroom.
For every bathroom, yeah. Just keep it stalls.
Yeah.
Stalls.
Just
Oh,
stalls?
And I think if they're gonna do this,
All
like
bathroom
this, the
stalls.
restroom for all genders, I think if they're gonna do the stalls, don't make them this tall.
Yeah.
Cause you know how sometimes like the toilet areas they're like this tall, like the dividers.
Yeah.
And you can literally stand up in the other person's head, you can see it.
Well, yeah,
I'm like,
if
bro,
you're
can you just
tall.
make
I don't
it
have
all,
that problem.
Can you guys make it all the way to the top? All the way to the top and make like all the way to the top, literally, para que nada se mire. Like, and maybe that's gonna
Oh my
make
God.
you more.
Okay, now you're getting
Lord
too...
Yeah.
Well,
you're
I'm
too
thinking
much.
about-
Dude, that's the.
I'm thinking about-
But let's wrap it up right here.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Let's check if this one's recording, though. También stopped.
No, did it?
It did.
Why? No, I was gonna say.
You're like, I got memory.
But yeah, you were gonna say something. Wrap it up with something.
I was gonna say thank you guys so much for
You
hanging
should
out
move the
with
camera.
us.
You should move the
So we
camera.
just like... Oh, I was gonna say...
Para que se mire todo, que nomás se
No,
mire
but the
así.
point was just to see us.
Go move the fucking camera.
We're good. I think we're
Oh.
good. Hey guys, thank you
You can
again.
see all of us.
Well, I mean...
You can literally see you the whole time. You're in our shot like 24/7.
Hey. Don't fucking cut me from the shot. Leave me like
You're cut.
Hey.
now you want to scoot over.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It has been such an amazing time. And we are super excited to announce that this is officially the end of season 1.
See you guys very, very soon.
See you never.
See you never. Well, to be continued? Perhaps
To be
yes,
continued.
perhaps
We're
no.
gonna renegotiate our contract.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
have a
God,
lot
those.
to
Yeah,
talk
we have to
about.
talk.
But thank you guys for riding with us through this season. You
was
know,
fun.
we're gonna come back. Hopefully, you know, you guys are back with us, and you know, we're
Hopefully we
leaving
make it back.
You know,
Bigger and better.
bigger and better. But yeah, thank you for riding with
And
us. Thank you
skinnier.
for supporting.
Don't be
Thank
so.
you for
Don't be
watching.
too surprised if like when you come back for season 2, there's a new cast.
Yeah,
It's
it's
okay,
because
that's what it's
it's
about.
live. Life
That's what
happens.
it's
You know,
about.
see you guys at the stalls.
Guys, honestly, you're disgusting. Guys are disgusting. You know what? That's the reason why I wouldn't want to have a unisex restroom, if
Porque
anything,
imagínate
because
los-
guys are disgusting.
Yeah, nunca
Yeah.
Latina. And I'm like...
Gay guys are
see
clean.
that.
Gay guys are clean. I can say.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe you, friend.
No, yeah, I'm very clean. Yeah,
Okay. Well, there you go.
Oh, I don't think all of them.
it was a joke. But cheers, you guys. Cheers,
Cheers,
cheers
guys.
to this episode, to the 10
It's a
episodes.
wrap season 1.
You know, bigger
In the
and
mean-
better.
In the meantime,
coming
you guys
soon.
can watch all the episodes. and
Always
rewatch
share
them
and
with us.
comment what you guys think about what we're talking about. If you guys have an opinion, we would love to listen to it. And also, we just are looking forward to seeing you guys on social media.
Last day of school.
Last day of school, literally.
Pásala bien.